Welcome to the bold analysis. The body that is mandated to transfer police officers is National Police Service. Transfer and promote is National Police Service Commission. And not the Statehouse. Listen to this. Aldai Member of Parliament, Marian Keitany, who also worked in the office of the Deputy President William Ruto by then, as a Chief of Staff at some point. Actually, yes, she was a Chief of Staff at some point in the office of the Deputy President, is exposing the head of public service, Felix Kosgei, on transfer of police officers. Marian Keitany and Shakir Chabir are raising these claims against the head of public service, Felix Kosgei. Police is an independent, National Police is an independent body that is run independently. Transfers and promotions is their responsibility without political interventions. Members of Parliament on Monday accused head of public service Felix Kosgei of sabotaging the security of the country by transferring police officers with political intentions. The MPs, led by Aldai Member of Parliament,
public service, please, 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 stop interfering, stop bothering yourself with issues of the constituency. Stop bothering with issues of Aldai constituency. Deal with the issues at national level. There are many national level issues to deal with, and leave Aldai constituency alone. We need security situation in Aldai constituency to be stable. It has been stable, and we are not going to entertain, and we are not going to allow you to use your office to come and interfere. How do you transfer all officers because of one person who is your friend, who has decided, you have decided to listen to him and push all the officers who are working for the security of the people of Aldai constituency? That I will say, and I want to categorically say that please keep off such local politics and deal with national politics, because you know your place, and let us politicians deal with our local politics, and you know what those local politics are.
And I think that is the most important point. Sometimes you don't understand why a complete security team is being moved. And it doesn't make sense a complete security team to be moved on possibly complaints of a certain person or two. As constituency, allow us to work, let Marianne do her job, let me do my job, and we work with the security personnel.
It is an all-inclusive process. We have involved the political class. And whenever you involve the political class in situations such as this, then we get full-blown solutions to problems that would endure for long times. So we want to assure the people along the borderline that the government has put in place interventions that will into the future secure the economic prosperity of this particular region. The participation of the people, as we have envisaged, will really be very, very important in this particular undertaking.
Marian Keitany and Kisumu East counterpart Shakir Chabir revealed that Kosgei has been transferring police officers from the constituencies without following the due process, despite not being in charge of the transfers. I want to face this directly. Why will the Statehouse get involved in transfer of police officers at this critical time? Why will they get involved in transfer of police officers? What do you think? This is happening at a context. We've just come from a Gen Z-led protests in the country, a Gen Z-led protest that saw the police officers rescue President Ruto's power because the young people of the nation made it clear that we don't want Kenya Kwanza administration. Now, this should be a matter of grave concern for the country, and even about the independence of the police. The article is talking about political intentions. This is something that I want us to look at keenly. And before I look at question that transfer, there's some three factors that this story is exposing. Number one, that our police force is getting controlled from the house in the hill. Yes. You know, during protests, you could see the way you could see, even after that protest, you could see the way the president defended, not even this one. Let's talk of that one in 2023. When President Ruto went to Kisumu, Nathino gona koko yawa. Ochegni tieko itoya hoya. When President Ruto went to Kisumu, and he was praising the police for the good job. And even recently after this one, it's not come out, there is no single police officer, despite of more than 60 Kenyans, reports that 60 Kenyans were killed and hundreds hospitalized. There is no single police officer that has appeared in court, that has been presented in court to have committed those crimes. So number one, it shows that that police service is getting managed from Statehouse. Number two is about a special mission that probably some special police are the ones that can accomplish. Because why would the State House be involved in transfer of police officers? I saw that story, while I was in Kisumu, because I was in Nyanza, in Bondo, Siaya County, to launch Fat Baby Hotel. Now that is the shirt I'm putting on. So if you're in Bondo and you want to sample some good food, you want to eat, go to SK Building, the ground floor of SK Building. You're going to get Fat Baby Hotel there. Fat Baby Hotel is a brand new branch of the one in Luanda. So there is now Fat Baby Hotel in Bondo, and I believe that you're going to sample their delicious meals there. Fat Baby Restaurant in Bondo. So ladies and gentlemen, why the country need to be wary of a police service that is getting controlled from the State House? Or what will be this secret mission? Why some people are getting transferred? Number one, from that Gen Z protest, I think even the state realized that even within the security forces, there are some divisions, or they're not getting the full loyalty they want. So one thing I'm realizing is, could be the police, this transfer is motivated by a spread of NIS, that the intelligence gathering. So you need to place strategic police officers with some strategic intentions, probably on gathering intelligence. That could be number one. And now that is done above board. So after the Gen Z protests, there were reports that for Parliament to have been raided, there could have been some laxity or sabotage within the security forces, and that is why even IG had to resign. Remember, IG resigned, but the minister in charge of security, internal security, did not resign. Was not told to resign, but the IG was told to resign. So I'm looking at it that way, that probably it's one of the strategies where State House is dispatching the team on intelligence gathering. The second bit that you can also not wish away is the transfer could be part of, let me say, evidence scattering. We know for sure there are police elements that were involved in excessive use of force. Those elements are within some specific areas. Some could have been given strict instructions from some other quarters, because the operation during the Gen Z protest was not largely left to the independent police. It was actually done above board. So there could have been those transfers that are also done intentionally just to protect some individuals. And those individuals, maybe they're not getting the right protection from the system. So they've been protected. Those who might have conducted some ills in some constituencies, in some areas during the protests. And so that transfer is part of the protection strategy to shield them from the members of the public or even from them being known. But the other thing is that must also run huge on the Kenyans or on the members of the public on this report about transferring police is the fact that it is not mandate. It is not the mandate of the Statehouse team of the public service to control that. Now the other thing is about political intentions. What will be political intentions? They will be carrying out very key suppressing political activities of some opponents. Yes. They will plant loyal police constables, forces, to try to quell. For example, if there is any protest anywhere, you make sure you have a loyal boss, someone loyal to the president, people that will have strict direct interactions with the president. The president will call and tell them, okay, there is a report of this protest being organized here and there, because these protests are making government unpopular. Yes, protests are making government unpopular. So someone is thinking about doing that so that maybe he tries to suppress political mobility of opponents and also suppress the public rage by a number of Kenyans. Or lastly, if you ask me, this is also just part of creating jobs, ghost police officers. Yes. The ones that are being transferred, are they in the list of, are they under NPS, or there's a specific clique of police officers that are being controlled by the head of public service? So it also has to be questioned in that context. Who are they? Are they following the other one, or is it a clique of ghost police officers who are simply getting instructions from the president? So ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what you think, but I think critically it is a matter of grave concern. Thank you.